Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Jalen Hurts, the Eagles, going to the Super Bowl, fired up to figure out how they beat the 49ers on defense. Locked into this one. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. It is really the foundation, the bedrock of this channel. Not only is it a great way to support the channel, but it's a great way to get even more Quarterback School content. Really long form videos over there trying to create the environment of what it's like in an NFL quarterback room. So if you love the details, the nuance of the YouTube channel, you will love the Patreon community. I appreciate you getting over there, becoming a member, checking it out, supporting the channel. It means a lot to me, so thank you for doing that. As for this video, let's get into it. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles going to the Super Bowl right here, 3rd and 8. This is a hell of a play from Jalen Hurts. A fadeaway in up top with a free runner through the A-gap. Woo-hoo! Get it going. You got to be a strong dude to be able to be going backwards and ripping in down the field off a free runner through the A-gap on the right. We need the right guard squeezing. My goodness, that is a hell of a play. So when you get this essential, punt block look here where you've got all these dudes at the line of scrimmage, at the end of the day, what you really want is you want to make sure that the free runner is coming from the widest track possible. What you don't want ever is someone running free through the A or the B gaps, the inside, the interior to interior gaps. And so right here, this right guard would bet a lot of money needs to be squeezing down. That would bring the right tackle down as well. And then we'd have the free runner. Bosa, not ideal, but still we'd at least have a better opportunity to make this type of throw. Now, this type of throw is not my favorite hot throw in the world. I think it's paired with a hot flat as well that's covered, out leveraged. But my goodness, let's just appreciate what this is. This is going backwards, drifting, throwing an intermediate in hot with a free runner through the A-gap. Y'all, this is outstanding quarterbacking. Not necessarily a spectacular statistical day. Didn't have to. But this is a hell of a play. This is as good as you'll see. 3rd and 8. Really impressive vision, ability to make that type of play. Again, from the back here, you can see Kelsey. Just because he's pointing to the right, that doesn't mean he's going to the right. So he's going to the left, 54. The right guard needs to squeeze down and take 57. You can see him late here. He sees it eventually. He's like, oh no. So in a perfect world, again, we would get what most people would call a squeeze here. So if the center's going here, we're going to get squeeze here, and then the free runner is going to be the widest guy from the C gap, just to make, hopefully, that the longest path to get to the quarterback. But Hurts bails a little bit away from the pressure, buys enough time, and that is an outstanding play. Wow. Next one here, 4th and 3. We're going to scramble to our left, make a creative throw down the field, find Smith with quote-unquote a catch. Now, I love it from Hurts here, just the point, the aggressiveness to do this, first of all, as a play call. It's a hell of an opportunity there to go give yourself a chance to catch that ball. Obviously, some game management choices as far as challenging this or whatnot beyond the scope of this video, but just the quarterbacking here. No, go out. Give your guy a shot on 4th down. Not a perfect throw by any means. Wouldn't say it's the best looking conditions to throw the rock as well either. But here at the top of this thing, you tell me, where do you want this ball thrown when he's at the top of his drop? So 4th and 3, the 49ers do a nice job up top with the 2 and the 3 squeezing that, not letting a little rub happen. So we got to go. He's out, right? He bails out. We're out. Now I think you could make the argument potentially that he's going to bail a little early a few times in this game. Now, the pass protection is sound, but there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of iteration of a rub pick out here, something in the flat. Well, it's not there. So he feels that I've got to go make a play. He's using his vision down the field. You can actually see him point as well. So he kind of, hey, let's go make this play down the field and give your guy a shot. And good things happen, even when they might not catch the ball. Again, love the vision, love the ability to communicate, give your guy a shot. Good enough. Again, I think it is worth acknowledging over the course of this game, though, the pass protection did a decent job. He, certainly had a time clock in his head because there's no imminent threat, right? Like he's just going. And I understand why you would want to do that sometimes. 4th and 3, hey, you got to go make a play, especially if you're hurt. You can go make the play yourself with your feet. Vision, give your guy a shot. Next one here, 2nd and 11. We're backed up. We're on our own 5, the -5. Bosa right here just makes a hell of a play. Now, to me, this is split flow, zone read lead. Normally, when the conflict defender goes under the split flow action, it's a keep for the quarterback. But Bosa really plays too here. Watch Bosa on the left, 97. I mean, sometimes you just tip your hat. Okay, so when I say go underneath, first of all, let's just talk through this. Really, this is just fancy zone read. So we're reading this first level player. First level just means the first level of the defense, the defensive line. This first level, if he can tackle the back, so if he's going to go tackle the back here on whatever run this is, we'll call it inside zone, the quarterback is going to pull it. So then he's going to be the runner. Okay? And this play is got layers to it because oftentimes you'll see split flow action where these guys will come back here and chop this guy in the NFL, split flow inside zone. But I call this zone read split flow lead because he comes across, you bluff this guy, and then you get an extra lead blocker for that quarterback going down the side. Well, the read normally is if this conflict defender goes under the split flow action, the quarterback pulls it. If he goes over the split flow action, you just hand it off. But right here, Bosa goes under the action and makes the tackle. Okay, so there's this idea, this theory, and I think it's a good one sometimes, is sometimes it's better to just not block guys and read them. But when he can read it and make the play on both, well, then sometimes you just got to go to the other side. It's a hell of a play from Bosa. From the wide, you can really appreciate Bosa down here on the C gap to the bottom. See him essentially be able to, he's squeezing that thing down. Now, I don't know if he tackles the back, but he definitely makes that mesh tight. That's a hell of a play, borderline safety. Just a freak athlete doing freak athlete things. And I think having a plan for him and for a number of guys on this defense is what the Eagles had to do to give themselves a shot to win this game. Next one here. This is another example for me with Hurts bailing a little early. Now, to me, this is smash at the bottom, Y cross up top with an in. I'm going to make the argument here that they get a little lucky with the penalty, hands to the face for the Eagles. But this is an area I want to see Jalen Hurts improve upon. Now, it's probably not going to happen before we get to the Super Bowl, but I think it can be a sign of significant and substantial progress for his game from within the pocket. So when people say, where can he get better? I want to see some actual evidence of the film. To me, this is that example. I'll let it play once and we can talk through it. You're going to read the bottom smash. So a little short in and a corner, not there. Then you're going to read the crosser up top by the number 2. There's a crosser there, not there. Then you're going to go to the number 1 up top. Is the in there? To me, he is. Let's just say for some reason you didn't like the in. The flat defender got underneath it. The check down up top is there. So it's just about getting through that read. Now, that might sound like a lot, and it's not a day one type of thing, the first time you ever play quarterback that you'll do. But this little smash, play that thing out first. If that's not there, you've got the crosser. If that's not there, you've got the in. So everything's going into your vision right to left. Then you've got the check down. Now, to me, both the blue routes are there. Now, does he have the protection to do it? I think he does have the protection to do it. I think he could get through this read. He just, for whatever reason, doesn't here. Doesn't mean that he never will be able to. But this is the type of evidence, this is the type of thing I think that will make his jump in his game, specifically from the pocket, from the drop back, significant as soon as this becomes the norm. And they get a little lucky right here, hands to the face, as opposed to a hold. But again, just watch Hurts' eyes. Could you hang in that pocket? And again, easy for me to say with the clicker. They're in. He doesn't get to the in. You can see his eyes. Smash, no. Crosser, no. My eyes are down. He's out. Okay, he doesn't have to get out. He might feel a little color there, but he can get to the check down. No, check down. Just that quick. And again, I get it. Slow motion, marker, clicker, thanks, YouTube. I'm going to guess you're going to see significant improvement in just that, just finishing those full field reads, that capacity. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, great way to support the channel and get even more content. It's never been cheaper, never been easier to sign up. If you're interested, the link is in the video description. We also have Quarterback School courses available. The courses are really the premium content available through the channel on all of my favorite topics: pass protection, how to beat every coverage, RPOs, tempos, even an entire offense available over there. In addition, if I can get it out, we've got a bunch of additional free resources available. We've got a Pass Pro Quiz, test your knowledge. We've got a play calling tool, test your knowledge. We've got a free quick game course on the passing quick game. So if you're interested in any and all of those resources, check them all out in the video description. I appreciate it. As for this one, let's get back to the video. Now we're into the real part of this game, the RPO. A little bit of this looked like the Niners were first getting introduced to the RPO in this game, if I'm being honest. You know, there are some wide gapping holes. Now, poor 57 has a rough day. To me, you know, I think we've got a few things happening. One, we get a little lucky, the Eagles. The other is that the 49ers just seem a little out of sorts here, either by formation or by what they're being asked to see or do. But this is just a simple zone read. So we're going to just zone read bubble right here. Here's the conflict defender. We're going to run bubble this way. So we've got the dive. We've got the quarterback run. And we got the pitch. Now, a little unlucky. Why I say a little unlucky? Because we're going to read the conflict defender, but they're also blitzing the safety. Okay, so you're really losing two. So here, and then the second level player, the one that their base, normally they'd be comboing up on the backside, right guard, right tackle, up to here. They don't have to because he's so slow playing it. He's obviously playing it like that for a reason. Slow playing this thing. So the safety kind of gets taken out by the right tackle. So essentially not blocked and then way too slow from 57. And I mean, this was not a record we played once. We had this thing on repeat. Now, Kelsey does a great job of ejecting the defensive tackle also out of the club. But look at this stuff. So first, let's watch the backside 56. That's who we're reading. All right, so the backside defensive end, he surfs this thing. Gets across the line of scrimmage, surf. Great, hand it off. 29, blitzing. The right tackle sees it, peels off. Hey, that's a little unlucky. Now watch Kelsey. Kelsey is going to eject the 3 technique. Horizontal movement. Boop, boop. See ya. I mean, to the Gatorade. And then get up and cover 57. You know, 57 had a rough day, y'all. Now, I'm not sure why he's going backwards here. But that is way too big and too slow of a fit. Huge chunk run. RPOs for days. Now again, we're going to do inside zone. Number 3 bubble. This time we're reading Bosa. Okay, he's the conflict defender. Can't tackle the back. In. This time, 57 again is too slow. This time he tries to jump around. Kelsey folds him. Okay, again, appreciating how difficult this is for Kelsey, the center, to shotgun snap and fold. So again, last time we did this, it was versus a 3 technique, right? The 3 technique was out here. You saw Kelsey come out here, eject him. Okay, you ejected the 3 technique, almost kicked him out of the screen, and then we're able to come up and fill up on 57. Well, this time we're going to fold it. Okay, he's an inside shade, 2-eye probably. So they get a little fold call, show shotgun snap, then fold, go run up, 57, slow, guesser, jump around guy. He's going to jump around, and that creates a walk-in path outside of him. I mean, it's the threat of the RPO. It doesn't allow Fred Warner to play fast. You can see he's slow playing that backside. And that's just way too easy. My goodness. But really great design, great play call. Pretty special center to be able to get out and do that. It really is. And that's making it look easy. And that's not like some cutting edge RPO. We're talking zone read bubble. Really. It's crazy. Next one here. This is just inside zone. This is not even an RPO. Kelsey straight up coffins Bosa here. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to tell you that I'm a big fan of the Bosas, but I will tell you that watching this, looking, you think Kelsey is not hunting here? Take a peek at the center. Boom. I mean, now we're just beating people up at the line of scrimmage. It's a hell of a job. There's a reason why these guys are the best offensive line in football, and reason why certain guys are all pros. But my goodness, I mean, this is not even an RPO. Look at the wide receivers. They're just blocking. This is just a called run it. Here, hand it off. Good luck. Again, 57. Way too slow on the edge. Now, I get it, Bosa. When you lose your force container, my goodness, I can't get over Kelsey. Boom. Just violent at the point of attack. Touchdown. Next one here, 3rd and 7. Okay, this is a rough ball. At the bottom, we're going to throw a go. This looks like it could be outside the white. Now, again, conditions probably not ideal to throw deep balls. Again, this town is getting close to, I want to say earlier in the year, it felt a little easier, whether it's injuries, whether it's just a little bit out of sorts. Things that felt, as far as giving our guys a shot, specifically these wide receivers on the perimeter, shots to make plays. We saw what happened earlier on the 4th down, right? Even if it wasn't a catch, it was. You have to find a way. If you're going to throw this and you think you can throw it, you got to give this guy an opportunity to make a play. No foul balls. And specifically, no foul balls with wide misses. So this, to me, is outside the white. So you find the one-on-one you like. You got it blocked up. You like it, take it, but give us a shot. Don't let a corner give you I got this thing locked up and you put this thing outside the white. Again, we get a little referee screened here, but this thing is not anywhere close to being caught. You got to just give him an opportunity to go make a play. So just the inconsistency on some of these deep balls that I think were there pre-injury earlier in the year when the Eagles were really rolling. If these come back, we need them back for the bowl. Last one here, nice little 3rd and 2 up top. We're going to hit a slot, little out. Just nice, easy 3rd down conversion. Now, I will say that I thought there might be an opportunity for a big play down the field here. If you can catch that corner cheating just a little bit, but 3rd and 2, you want a 1st down, you want to keep the clock rolling, you feel like you're in control of the game, I think it's worth just taking this completion. So I'm definitely not mad at the decision. I just want to point it out because when you get what essentially is Greg Roman's favorite concept, okay? If you know, you know. Jokes inside. But this right here, where this guy looks like he potentially is peeking through the number 2. So if that corner's eyes are on the number 2 at all as he's getting depth and he wants to come be the hero and make this play on this quick out, oftentimes you'll see teams just, all you need to do is kind of get back here, have your eyes on that quick out, and shrug that thing. Give that left shoulder just a little bit of movement, and you'll get this opportunity for a massive ball down the field. So just things to pay attention to, and I think this is really the premium look when they're at this same level. Now, it can also work in like true old school quarters, where he's cheating, peeking through the number 2, the vertical release of number 2. But again, just play it out here as you see, God, that's a really nice 3rd down conversion. Hey, if we come back to this, let's maybe take a shot down the field because it's in that same lane for the corner. He sees that quick out. Regardless, nice job from Hurts managing this thing. Great job with the run game, the design to beat a really good defense. So that is a wrap. Jalen Hurts, the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. Really excited for them. I really enjoy watching this offense. It wasn't the prettiest offensive game by any means on either side of the ball. But for me, it was interesting. It was fun to see Jalen Hurts make a couple really nice plays. I think the dude is still shockingly strong, got a real good sense of what's going on. I think this video showed a few things as far as his ability to create, make plays, free hot runner through the A-gap. He can make that play. He can make some plays on his feet, understands the playmaking ability on 4th down, the threat of him running the ball in the RPO game. All of those things create significant stress. In addition, though, I thought there were some nice reps, video evidence of maybe where he's going to need to improve. It might not happen before the Super Bowl, but just overall his game, if he can continue to get better about trusting that pocket to be able to work full field reads right to left all the way across and not skip through things or get his eyes down after 1 or 2 to be able to get through and work those combinations, those progressions, I think this offense could even take another big step, and that should scare a lot of people in the NFL. Either way, big win, fun to break down. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.